Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. We are going to be making our third product that's going up on the shop for launch, and it is our sunrise soap, and it's scented with Ylang, sweet orange, and orange peel. I'm also going to throw in some orange essential oil because I know citrusy scents tend to die down a little bit. And this is kind of supposed to be like just a very like energizing soap. Like this is the type of soap that you use when you wake up, to, you know, to actually help wake you up kind of thing. So as I mentioned, I'm going to be using orange peel, so it's going to be a gentle exfoliant for this one. It's very similar to the gel face wash that I use every morning, and I thought what better way than to give an ode to like what's helped me, you know, really come into terms with like really appreciating and loving my skin, fixing the problems that I felt like I had with my skin where I was insecure about, as well as you know, having a more natural organic option to do this, have the same benefits. As always, the soap base I'm using for this one is a white soap base, but as I mentioned in my previous video with the lavender and chamomile, that is subject to change to probably shea butter, and I'll just have like a shea butter base for my soaps. You probably know I did get a new cutting board. I don't know if I mentioned that in my previous video, but I got a proper knife now. We're going to be using the orange soap dye so we can get that nice rich color, and we're also going to be using orange mica powder. And then as I mentioned before, our sweet orange and Ylang scents. So let's just go ahead and get started with cutting our soaps up. Okay, so we finished cutting all our soap. I'm gonna cut this on to one. We have our 4 soaps here. Basically what I've been doing, instead of cutting while I'm doing it, I just a little bit. Cutting before so I can just add as I go. And this one's gonna be a solid color, no layering or anything, but we are gonna have the gentle exfoliant. So like with every new soap that I'm doing, at least for the first 5 scents, I'm doing something a little bit different in terms of like complexity of the soap itself. So we're gonna start off this side. I've been cutting them into smaller bits, but they're more irregular, basically. Just gonna that's the first one done. So since this is the first one empty, so we're gonna put our mica and our colors. I like to add the we're gonna put 2 over here. We're gonna do 2 at a time, do it by 2 at a time. But I like to add the fragrance directly to the heat, just so it has an opportunity to properly incorporate, versus adding it to the picture where it might not, you know, incorporate fully because I'm not really stirring it when it's in the pitcher to pour. And I've already prepped the soap mold over there. And this is on one. We're gonna go ahead and crack it up to 2. And because I do like 2 at a time, I wait till it gets to like right here. And then I do like my add-ins. So let's go ahead and start. So we can still use the isopropyl technique to solve our makers. Do that. And then so with the micas, I always dissolve them here. And then with the soap dyes themselves, I dissolve them and mix in here. So I know how much of the soap dye to put with to get the actual color I want, because the micas kind of deepen it up. You can see here we're working with a very rich orange pigment. There, do 4.